All right, we live. All right, cool. It's your boy, Adrian Dynamite Sloan, teammates. I appreciate everybody hopping on the call. Man, it is 64 people on this call from the beginning. 65, and the numbers will keep growing, man. Listen, man, that's telling us we're doing the right thing. This is something that was on my heart to do over the last couple of weeks. And last week we started it off, man. Y'all kicked it off with us last week. Went through all the technical difficulties, the breakdowns. I'll tell anybody, man, I'm not the technological dude, man. If you look at star personality, structure, technical, action, relationship, I'm not technical at all. So I don't care about them pretty presentations. I don't care about all that stuff. That stuff is not my MO. My thing is this, man. My thing is always to give you some substance, right? Then when you get off of this call, when you go back to your daily walk of life, man, them numbers are still growing, man. You got something that you can sleep on, think about, chew on, talk to your family about, talk to your kids about. My son is 5 years old, man, and my son was locked in. Instead of watching cartoons, man, my son was watching a Forex Academy yesterday. And so this is what I'm talking about, man. We got to be able to grow this deal in the right way and do the right thing, man. I always like to start my calls with the reality of mindset, man. We want to make sure our minds are in the right place. You know what I'm saying? When we going through this deal called business and making sure we're going through this thing called life the right way, because this is the thing, man. This thing wasn't taught to us. You know what I'm saying? One thing I love about the business opportunity TRADERA, that we teach financial literacy, right? We teach a conversation that was not had at home. We teach a conversation that, you know, maybe you guys did, but I could say for me, with my mother, father, and the family that I came through, it wasn't a regular household conversation. So how did I become a multimillionaire early in my life? How has I been making a six-figure income since I was 20, 21? It's because I studied a different language, right? Like if you go out of the country and you want to study a language of Spanish, or you want to learn, you know, you want to have to speak Japanese, or if you want to, you know, study the Quran, you want to learn Arabic, it's a language, right? Everything is a language. And what I always like to put out there, that business is a language. You have to learn how to speak this thing fluently. And if you can't speak business fluently, it's a reason, it's an indicator right there where you're not making the income that you want for your family, guys. So my goal today, just tell you just a little bit about myself, tell you about our opportunity, and not to persuade you, not to pull any arms. My thing is always to give you information. I feel like an educated decision is the best decision. So who am I? Adrian Dynamite Sloan, serial entrepreneur. I've been in the industry over 15 years, almost 20 years, but I was raised up in business and understanding how it feels. I was that kid that was a little kid that was going back and forth, selling lollipops, now latest, all that type of deal. I was that kid that was always wanted to be able to make some extra money. I was that kid who, you know, if you got kids like that, man, inspire them, right? You know, push them along. Don't hinder them, man. Like everybody's going to go a different route, man. I was that kid that came up through life and always wonder why some of my friends and family that live on the other side of the track, that their parents drove the foreign cars and lived in a nice house. That our neighborhood wasn't crazy, it wasn't bad, but it was like we didn't have the same opportunity. And what I understood this is everybody got 24 hours in a day, but everybody wasn't having the same conversation at home. So what I began to do is begin to study finance and study money and put myself in a situation where I had to walk away from friends, circumstances, lifestyles, behavior, and had to make some changes on the inside of me, right? So my biggest thing is this today, man. I always like to open up my call with a mindset and put something on your head, because I believe, again, what's in your head is what's in your pocket. Don't ever forget that. Whatever you got in your head is going to come in your pocket. So if your money not right, you're probably not reading the right books. You're probably not associated with the right people. It's not a language. If you're around people and you're talking about business and success and they think you bragging, you ain't around the right people. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, anybody, if you having this type of conversation, if they know how to talk it, they're not going to be frustrated, right? They're not going to feel intimidated. They're not going to feel inferior, right? They're going to jump right in the conversation and got something to say. If your friends and family do not understand this language, when you begin to kick it, they're going to feel some type of way, right? So this is why we have to change our environments, and we have to get around like-minded people who think the same way so we can elevate ourselves, right? They always say, man, at the end of the day, your association matters. It does. So I'm going to give you something from Napoleon Hill real quick, just to put some on your mind, because at the end of the day, some of us have bad habits, right? And I believe what you do every day is what's going to create your lifestyle. Like what we are today is because of the decision that we made yesterday. And what we're going to go from tomorrow, right, is a decision that we make today. So today, somebody has to decide, like suicide, homicide, something has to die inside of you. It could be that procrastination, it could be that bad attitude, it could be them bad habits. I promise you, it says it takes 21 days to break a habit. It takes 21 days to get that stinking thinking out of your mind, right? And so let me put this on your head real quick, and then we're going to go through the TRADERA opportunity, because that ain't going to take me but a moment. But I really want to make sure you understand that generational wealth comes from information. Generational wealth comes from making the right decisions and having the right habits. We all came up in the place of go to school, get education, get a good job. If you don't heard my talks before, you don't heard me say them first two generations, they was lied to, right? The third generation in America began not to believe it, right? But we're living in the fourth generation, not only in the TRADERA or out of the fourth generation, right? That's that 15 to 25-year-old. If you're 15 to 25 years old on this call, I'm talking to you. If you're in there from 25 to about 38, 40, you're in that third generation, right? And anything above that, that's that second and fourth, right? My grandmother's 86 years old. My mother is 68, right? I'm 36. My children is 16, 15, 13, and 5, right? Don't judge me, right? It is what it is. And we believe in producing over here. I believe in multiplying. You follow me? And so at the end of the day, that first generation was told to work hard and live off a pension. They worked hard and gave their life for a pension. That at the end of working for 40 years, right, 40 hours a week, they would have to retire and live off of 40% of their income, right? They believed that. My grandmother gave her life, right? She gave everything she had to work inside of the hospital in Newark, New Jersey, to be able to get that substance, right, to live off my grandfather's pension when he passed. My mother, being 68, went into the medical field right behind my mom, right, right behind my grandmother, and gave her life to her back went out, right? She spurs in the neck, ruptured, right, had to, retire early, 62, take an early Social Security check, sitting $1,200 check. Come on, guys, that ain't no money, right? $12 a month, that ain't no money, right? So when I began to make money, I became my mother's retirement. You follow what I'm saying? I'm the third generation. So I saw my grandmother fail. I seen my mother fail at it. So me, I'm that third generation. Like, wait a minute, this ain't really working right. So even though I got a scholarship to go to school, I still didn't even believe in that, right? So I was the kid that was in college making $50,000 a year when I was in college, because I ain't believe them jokers, right? Me and broke cats don't get along. Like, I don't listen to them. They don't get none of my attention. And it's not that I feel like I'm better, but I believe they can't lead me, right? Some of y'all got people in y'all life that y'all talking to who can't lead you, right? So if I want to get my dental work done, I'm gonna go holler at my man Booch. He a dentist, right? If I want to get my car fixed, I'm gonna go talk to my brother Tay, right? If I want to talk to somebody that's a millionaire, I'm gonna go talk to some of my millionaire partners. You can't get information about money from broke people. That ain't their language, right? They don't speak that language, right? So don't stop getting upset, right? And we're talking to people and they don't know the language of money, right? So I'm telling you, like, if you're gonna be anything about going to the next level to really transfer a generation of wealth to your children, right? My kids right now, I tell you, better not ever bring an application in my house. Ever. See, we don't believe in filling out job applications, right? I believe in creating jobs. I believe God has given everybody an ability and a gift that you could create your own job, right? I don't care what it is, right? Whether it's computers, whether it's mathematics, I don't care what it is. Like, you can create work for yourself and your skill set can feed you, right? But that comes from the inner side. This fourth generation right now is a different breed. So I don't care how old you are. If you on this call, all 73 people right now, if you on this call because you believe that a great
get some Mexican.
That's that. I got it. Somebody, hold. Somebody jumped on. Mute your line.
I've been to San Marcos and they got big.
I don't care nothing about that Mexican fuel. Mute your line. Okay, let me get this person out of here.
Have you ever been there?
We ain't gonna do that. See, they hop on the call, ain't even listening to the wisdom. They talking about Mexican food. They ain't even gonna catch it, right? But if there's fourth generation right now, right, of people gonna get it. So let me give you this before we get into this opportunity, because everything I'm gonna tell you is about information, about how you can position yourself from where you are to where you can go, right? But you gotta change your thinking. Listen to this. Napoleon Hill said this, yo. He said, procrastination is the bad habit of putting off until the day after tomorrow what you should have done the day before yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. Procrastination is the bad habit of putting off until the day after tomorrow what you should have done the day before yesterday. He said the second. He said it takes half of your life before you discover life is a do-it-yourself project. See, some of y'all been waiting for somebody to give you a handout. You waiting for, somebody to pass down some inheritance, some life insurance for somebody to die. So let me tell you something. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, said, life, you'll go half your life before you understand that life is a do-it-yourself project. So what that mean, Dynamite? Let me tell you this. That means stop blaming your mama, your uncle, your cousins, your environment for why you ain't got the money you want, why you don't have the lifestyle you want, why you don't drive the cars you want. Listen to me. You got to make a decision yourself. You're grown. You got to make a decision yourself to take your life to the next level, right? As a young kid, I made a decision myself. A lot of my homeboys on the call right now, they know I'm telling them what it is. So I can talk like this because I've lived this, right? I've lived this. I made $1 million in 3.5, 4 years in my 20s. and retire by the time I was 30 and then work for a year and a half because I decided to work hard. I missed some games. I missed some, going out to the football game. I missed some shopping at the mall, right? Because I was in the grind. So some of y'all going to have to decide, right, to get in the grind. A lot of people said I overworked then, but I see them still overworking now. You follow what I'm saying? So when I'm enjoying and relaxing, I'm teaching because I'm giving y'all everything I got because I want to see more people, right, get to freedom, to understand that freedom in life can happen if you make the right decision. So I'm going to share with y'all the TRADERA opportunity so you get a good understanding of how you can put your life in a better position. I'm going to share my screen just a second. Let me make sure you can see it. Okay, boom. Oh, man, look at this, y'all. Look at this. The boy improving around here. Look at here. I told y'all we was going to grow together, man. I told y'all that. We're gonna grow together. So let's go through this thing. So what is TRADERA? TRADERA is a company that was founded in 2019 by these two fourth-generation type of leaders, man. Cody Sales and Easton Harris. These gentlemen out of Texas, man, they built the Forex Academy on education. The biggest thing these guys did is they understood that they could make money digitally with their mind. See, write this down, man. You got to learn how to make money with your mind and not your back. You got to write that down. You got to learn how to make money with your mind and not your back. See, I made a decision early in my life that I felt like my brain will last longer than my back. And because I made that decision, I felt like my brain will last longer than my back, then I wanted to decide, you follow me, to use that longer because the brain is something that can reproduce, the back you can't. When it's out, right? We can continue. We never use 100% of our brain. These guys did this. They created a Forex Education Academy, affordable for other people to understand how to get to the right side of money. So what is TRADERA? What's our vision? Opportunity meets integrity, right? Founded on ambitious traders. These guys are traders. See, one thing I understood about college was this. I had to learn from people that was doing it. Anytime you get inside of an environment, you have people that's teaching you that's never done it yet, that's the wrong environment. See, everybody got to understand you have to be around teachers who have lived with their teaching. You follow me? So if you're in my organization and we associated, you're getting raw substance of essence of a person who's done it, not talked about it. You follow me? And I think that's what the American education system failed us as a group because they taught things they haven't lived. If you're going to live money, you got to go through a right vision, straight up on financial and character and growth, man. They revolutionized the industry because of what they end up putting together. So what is Forex, right? Forex is nothing but a $7 trillion situation that's done every single day. $7 trillion is moving in the market, guys, every single day. The most liquid market in the world is what we're talking about. So what that means, liquid, that means we got more money. It's 20 times larger than any other market out here in the country, most popularly traded, 24 hours of trading space. So if you want to learn how to make money, right, if you got opportunities Monday through Friday to be able to make money 5 days out of the week, put in the chat if you feel like that's powerful. See, the deal about your job, you may work 5 days a week and you work in 8 hours, right? But it's not getting you ahead. You follow me? And you have to learn how to be able to make money in collapse time frames. See, what I understand about life is this. If you work your life and you given 8 hours to sleep, you giving 8 hours to work, right? And you giving that bottom 8, which we call the most important 8, you giving that most important 8, that bottom 8, you resting up, you doing stuff with the kids and for the family, right? And then you going back and you repeating that next 8. You're gonna go to bed for 8, you're gonna work for 8, you're gonna take care of the household for 8, right? That third 8 is the most important. What if I could show you a way that you can collapse time frames and you can get more of your time back? See, what I understand is this, all money ain't created equally. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you go to your job, if you make $100 working 10 hours, getting $10 an hour, right? That's cool, you made $100, but what if I could show you how to make $100 in 10 minutes? What if I could show you how to make $100, right, in that whole hour? Now you've bought back 7 hours of your time. If you had 7 hours of your time bought back every single day, what else could you do with your time? You follow me? And so this is what I'm saying. We have to learn how to make money more than different ways off our back. Don't never forget it. You got to learn how to make money using your mind, not your back. The biggest market open in the world is a Forex market. So what is Forex, guys? It's foreign exchange. So very simple, before I take you to our services, if we are here in the United States of America and we get an opportunity to travel, those of you who travel internationally, you go to Mexico, you go to Europe, right? We have to exchange our currency, right? It's called a pair. So if I take my USD and I exchange it for another country, now we have an opportunity with exchange rate. What we teach in TRADERA is for you to how you can understand that and you can make a profit. See, there's a difference between making money inside the country between companies with stocks and making money foreign, right, on countries. We're not talking about companies, we're talking about countries. So within our services, we got 4 life-changing services. Number 1, a trade academy. Like I said, anything that can be taught can be learned. So the deal of it is this. If you had an opportunity where you could sit down and learn the language of money, And we can teach you how to go through a whole process and go through an academy, an online college. I can't make it to be nothing more fancy what it is, but an online academy that you can log into and you can learn the language of money. Would you do it? In the chat, just put I'll do it. If I can teach you, and with our platform, we can show you how you can sit down with professors, you can sit down in a group education study opportunity, and you can watch some videos, and you can learn the language of money, something that your mother didn't teach you, your father didn't teach you, your grandparents, your Uncle Lou, your Aunt Lucille, right? Nobody taught you money, right, to be able to make $100 in 10 minutes, $200 a day. We got people making $50, $200, $500 a day. It's some people working all week away from their family for that same little bit of change. Guys, we got trade alerts. What does that mean? We give you signals. So that's like the secret sauce for every trader. If you got an opportunity to get that, if you know a trader who can like show you, man, they giving you some real proprietary information. Because most traders don't share the secret sauce, right? If you get an opportunity to learn from a trader, and what if I told you this? What if I told you this? That 7 out of 10 times, I'm gonna throw you a signal and you're gonna be able to make a profit with it. Would you do it? But I'll do it in the chat. I ain't saying I'm gonna be right every time, but I'm gonna say 7 out of 10 times. If you want to grow your money, and if I was the expert, and I said I'm gonna give you an opportunity to be able to flip your money over, right? And 7 out of 10 times I'm gonna be right, and 3 out of 10 times I'm gonna be wrong, right? Would you do it? That's why I joined. I joined TRADERA because my partner Andre Russell told me, he said, Sloan, listen, I said, Dre, I got some money I want to put up. I want to grow my money a little bit more. And I said, well, listen, could you do it for me? We'll split the profit like that. He said, nah, Sloan. He said, because if you give it to me, then I lose it. You're going to be mad. I said, yeah, bro, you're right. I'm going to feel that. He said, but you can pay $99 coming to an academy and you can learn it. Man, that was music to my ears. He gave me something because I don't like nobody giving me nothing. I'd rather learn so I could teach it. The trade alerts that TRADERA has is the only company in the country right now that has an open 12-month dialogue and shows our wins and our losses. 7 out of 10, man, that's phenomenal to me. Live trading sessions. So we can set you up and you can get some live training sessions with some professors online that can actually show you. So I'm a basketball coach, and I always like to compare this to sports. It's one thing to be able to shoot ball in the backyard or do drills one-on-one between cones. It's a whole nother time when you actually get a chance to play the game live. See, what I love about our academy is that you get a chance to go on with the live traders, right? We pay traders 6 figures in TRADERA to be able to do a great job, to be able to handle, right, as good professors and teaching money. They allow us to get in and learn in the game. See, you need that anxiety in you. You need to be able to watch the speed of the game. And see, one thing about middle school, high school, college, NBA, NFL, as the level goes up, I'm telling you, it gets realer, it gets faster. You need to be able to be in the game and feel that anxiety of making good decisions. What you want to teach our people how to do is make good decisions, right? Trade strategy. We show you strategy, how to look at the market and understand what's going on. See, this is good information because if you really going to do this, see, this is something you don't need a job no more. You can fire your job. You can fire your boss. You ain't never got to worry about that. If you can feed yourself, it's one thing to give a man a fish. It's another thing to teach a man to fish. He'll feed himself for the rest of his life. And that's what I'm all about. I'm about teaching people how to fish. You can pay $99, get inside of an academy, and learn how to fish on your own. We got different levels in our system, guys. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced. See, some of y'all jump on this call and say, Sloan, that sound good, right? But I ain't a trader. Guess what? I wasn't either. And I'm still learning. Guess what tab I'm on? Beginner. You follow me? See, I didn't care what I already knew before I got here. What I understood was this. I didn't know how to do it. So if I didn't know how to do it, what am I going to do? I'm going to learn, right? This Saturday, I was sitting home cleaning up, doing what I got to get done. But what was I watching? Forex videos. Why am I doing that? Because I'm trying to grow my mind. For what? So I can grow my pocket. So at the end of the day, we got to take time to learn. I don't care if you're a mechanic, you're a barber, you cut grass. Like, anybody can learn if it's being taught. My brother right now learned how to speak Japanese. He's from Newark, New Jersey, but he speaks Japanese because he wanted to learn Japanese to get a Japanese contract for his consulting company. Guys, if it can be taught, it can be learned. Beginner, intermediate, advanced. So if you're a person that's already a trader, we got a place for you here in TRADERA too. You can come over and jump right in, man. Guys, put in the chat if you feel like that's valuable. That no matter what level you're on in your knowledge, we got a place for you. Understand this education, guys, is typically around $5,000. So if a person had an opportunity to come here and learn this for $99 a month to pay $1,200 for a year on the high side, if they had to, would that be worth it? Put worth it in the chat. If you feel like what I shared with you, right, for $99, $1,200 for the year, when usually $5,000 would be worth it. But I'm gonna show you a way you can get even better than that, right? Professional trading. This is some of our traders. Look at here. We got live sessions set up. You can get on with some of our traders, right, on Sundays and Wednesdays, and they're gonna teach you. Is that phenomenal or what? See, that's not just a thing of a person just talking to you. It's teaching. This gentleman was just on my call there at 4 o'clock, right? Teaching you the understanding. He gave a lot of mindset and inspiration about how to look at things from a different perspective. See, that's what we have to do. If we're going to grow our money, we got to change our mindset. Guys, we got people live taking time to be able to show you how to do it. Another one of my good friends, CLYDE, right here, showing you, right, for $99, how he turned $99 into a $5 residual a month. Guys, you know how powerful that is? Do you realize the average income in America right now is $57,000? So if you can take $99, let's go to business 101. Let's just take it for what it is. Right now, if you and I are going to go in business together, and I'm going to say, listen, you got to put up $99 for us to be able to make $5,000 a month. Would you do it? But I'll do it in the chat. If you as a person, if you feel like that was a good opportunity, that we're going to go in business with each other, right? You're going to put up $99, right? Then we're going to make $5,000 a month. We're going to make $60,000 for a year. Would that be a good situation? See, that's the same income of a person with a 4-year degree and a master's in America, right? I don't care where you live in the country. The average median income in these United States of America is $57,000. CLYDE came in and paid $99 and made $5,000. Guys, come on. He said in 60 days, you know, he can help you do the same thing. That's what I love about this deal. We show you how to buy and sell. Check this out, man. It's one of my partners, man. Shout out to my man, Hype, man. Maddox Aaron put this together, him and his team from Cash. You're doing a great job, man. I love y'all. Man, I had to put the slide in here. See, this is compound interest. Not to say everybody would be like this, but I want to get your mind thinking. If you would take a $150 account, change the lot size, it'd be compound every single day what you got going on from your profits, guys. You could be at $1.2 million. How many conversations anybody having with you about how we can grow and flip our money 14 times and be at 1.2 million? This ain't a regular conversation. See, this is what I love about business. Business stretches your mind and gets you to believe beyond where you are right now. And because this is not a conversation that's been taught on a regular basis, this is why we're going to teach this right here with Dynamite Sloan on a regular basis. So look at this right here, guys. You can come in with all these services, get this education, these trade alerts, or forecasts, all these study groups, right? A whole community for $100. Let me know if you feel like that's worth it. For everything I told you on the front end on how you can make money daily, do you feel like that's worth it? Put worth it in the chat if you feel so, right? As a student, right? As a student alone, enroll inside the academy, making $50 to $100 a day. Do you realize how many classes I would have made that I would have went to if I could have made $50 to $100 a day in school? See, this is why our kids don't want to go to school. They don't see the value in school. But if you teach our kids something about money, they paying attention. Because why they like the shop, right? Like when I went and got my bucket cap, my daughter saw that, like, shit, Daddy, we got to go get that, right? I'm Uncle Cole, Daddy, get that cut. They was taking the hat out the plastic. She was like, Daddy, that hat look like that's for you, right? Our kids will spend money quickly, right? They're attached to that exchange right now, right? But listen, what if we can teach our kids and you can teach yourself how to make $50, $100, $500 a day? It will cost you $100 to invest in yourself because you're not paying us anything. We're just offering an opportunity because we want more people in our community understanding something that we wasn't taught, which was money. It's a language. This is why we're doing these calls. But it gets even better than that, guys. We got a referral program. Right now, you can empower yourself. We want to empower people to do nothing more but help other people. See, this is how I got into the opportunity. This is what blessed me. Well, my partner did nothing more but refer it to me. He referred it to me. Did he sell me? No. Did he tell me I had to do it? No. But did I do it? Absolutely. Why? Because I saw the value. And coming into here, I done invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into, I got a logistics company right now that costs me $7,000 every 30 days. My TRADERA business costs me $99 a month. You understand what I'm saying? So just understanding business 101. Right? If I can invest $100 into myself to be able to get it into a position to be able to, number one, become a better student. Number two, refer to other people and get a residual income that I can get every Monday. Monday is a payday for us, guys. We got another check today. You follow me? So Monday used to be dreadful, but they're a little exciting when you get a check direct deposit for servicing and helping people, right? This is not work. This is called service. This ain't work. This service. What you mean, Sloan? All we doing is referring it to other people. See, if you can make money every day based on your mind, you can control that. See, I can't control what other people do. See, we got 80 people on this call right now. See, the 80 people that's here, I can't control your mindset because I don't understand what mental condition you've been in your life that you can receive an opportunity like this. I don't know if you're scared to step out there on faith. I don't know if you're scared to sit down at the computer. See, I don't know if you're scared because people told you you would never make 6 figures. I don't know if you're scared because of anything that you dealt with in your life before. But I know this, if you took a chance on you, see, what I understood about business, I'll take a chance on me before I take a chance on anybody else because I know me. So you got to get to the point in your life where you know you, right? Well, other people don't persuade you. right? You got to get to a point where your decision is your decision. Your decision becomes final. When it comes to me and my household, my decision is final. I wanted to make sure that we was going to grow the bag in the Sloan residence. You follow me? So becoming a student and controlling daily and referring to other people. And if they take heed of it, you can make $500 to $1 million a month. We got several six-figure leaders on this call right now. Several from people making $5,000 a month, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 on this call right now. We got a person making $200,000 at TRADERA right now, man. Y'all ain't hear what I'm saying. All we got to do is refer it, right? If you refer 3 people to the opportunity, right, you pay an additional $15 added on so you can get your membership free. So I told you it could be better. Just because we believe in people helping people, if you do nothing more but just refer it to 3 people, you pay an additional $15, TRADERA give you your membership for free. Guys, let me ask you a question. Is free better than 1,200? I'm sitting there ain't gonna lose it. So if you can refer 3 people, your mama, your sister, your cousin, right? They get an education. That's true generational wealth. What's in your mom was in your pocket. Let's stop having these gossip conversations at the cookout, right? Let's have these garbage conversations at the barbershop. Let's talk about generational wealth and getting the bag, right? Let's get 3 people, right? My Tim's was 200. We talking about 99, right? My bucket was like 80. Come on, man. We talk about 99. We talking about we don't spend 99 for less. You follow me? So y'all bags and shoes, red bottoms. Come on, man. Some of them wigs cost 300. Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen, you know what I mean? We got to get in a situation where we could put $99 into our mind, refer 3 other people, get a free opportunity for this situation for wealth. Guys, this is our conversation program. This is how we make this residual income. A lot of people are asking, okay, so we see the post. Okay, so we see how you talking about you made another check. How does it work? This is how it works. If you refer 3 people, notice in our conversation program, it says no more than 3 people all the way down to icon, right? Which is $1 million a month, right? $250,000 every single Monday for referring how many people? 3. If that's amazing, put amazing in the chat. If you feel like that, if you feel like that's amazing, that you can make $1 million a month for referring 3 people. But this is the thing, guys. As you refer 3 people, you do nothing more but help your 3 do the same thing what you did. Help them get their 3, right? All the way down, right? And what's going to happen is you go tonight. Look at this. You get 10 people, guys, you're in a situation, you're making $125 a week. You invested $99. Business 101 is this. I've invested $99 for the month, right? $99 for the month. I'm making $125 a week, right? $500 for the month. That was my story. I jumped in, put 15 people on the call just like this. Some of my friends, close friends, business partners, we jumped in. I went out of town for 30 days, went to go see my little brother, came back, had $500 sitting in my e-wallet. I hit that position that fast, right? And did nothing more but help 15 of my friends make money. That's all I did. That's all you can do, right? Go to the next time, right? As they continue to grow, right? It has nothing to do with you, right? Your people continue to grow, you had 1,000 a month. They grow some more, you had 2,000. I hit that in 2 weeks in the company. When I came back and decided I was gonna do this, I went to $2,000 in 2 weeks. Come on, man, y'all ain't hear what I'm saying. Right here, Duke and Duchess, man, listen, I hit this position in 3 weeks, right? For making a decision, I put $5 grand, residual income, $60,000 a year, right? And just like I just showed you the slide from my man Clyde, for making a decision, right? 10,000, it keeps going. Right here, Legend 100, like Mega Lynch on right now. Ray Arnold, my man in Atlanta right now, on the call. Listen, both of these individuals at $100,000 a month, $25,000 a week for sharing their opportunity. Man, they don't get no better than that. See, this is one of my favorite. Say, hype. I took this one for you too, bro. You like that? We like to incorporate. We like to incorporate. Listen, it's people say, well, man, listen, that sounds like a scam. That sounds like a pyramid. Okay, cool. That sounds good. That's all you got? You talking about like your job? Right? See, last time I checked business, right, it's a hierarchy, right? At the top of the company, you got a CEO, then a president, then a vice president, then a middleman, right? Then team. Then you got different employees. Look at this. This is like a pyramid scheme. They're like your job. See, everything in business and money, right, has a hierarchy, right? The beautiful thing about TRADERA is it doesn't matter where you come in at. Everybody has the same opportunity to do what I just said, to go from 3 people with a free education up to $1 million a month, no matter who brought you into the business, it doesn't matter. So you say, well, so I don't know nothing about Forex. Man, let me tell you something. You're doing it already. I ain't never did it. Yes, you have. You just ain't get the profit from it. See, right now, banks are doing it. Your institutional investors doing, commercial banks, brokers, individuals around you, companies are doing. When you put your money in the bank, if your money not in the shoebox, if it's in the bank somewhere, you in the market. Because what banks do, they take all of our money, they invest our money. As long as you check your balance on your phone and you see that your balance is the same, you think everything is good. But let me tell you, that money is working like a duck feet underwater. It's working. You follow me? And it's working for them. And they keeping a profit. As long as you swipe your debit card and you can make that purchase at Walmart, you think everything is good. Guys, let me tell you something. This has been going on for years. Man, we ain't never had an opportunity to get in the game. Man, I'll dare you to let $99 stop you from getting in the game. I dare you to get off my call right now and act like you ain't hear this information and go back to your job and act like you ain't gonna look at them different. You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to look at them different once you've been enlightened of what the real reality of it is that the only reason why, if you're on this call right now, that you're not making a six-figure income is because of, number one, you didn't have the information, or number two, you got the information and you disregarded it and you didn't take it serious. And the third thing is because the insecurities in you stopped you. You follow me? From doing it. That's called that procrastination, right? See, what I understand is procrastination and progress cannot live in the same space. They don't live in the same home. They can't reside in the same space. Procrastination and progress got to separate. If you want to take your life to the next level, you got to stop procrastinating. See, at the end of the day, equity position is good. A person can say, listen, Sloan, it sounds good. I'm going to get with y'all next week. Okay. I'm going to get with y'all next month. Okay, that's cool. No problem. You can get with us, but you ain't going to have the same position. See, what I understand about real estate is prime positioning. You follow me? Why do some condos cost more money uptown Charlotte than they do down in Kannapolis or Salisbury, right? It's because of prime positioning, right? You can take a prime position in a hierarchy in network marketing and be able to explode your income. See, I got some people in my business right now, got 100, 200 people in their organization because they got in with me when they started. When I had my first 15 people jump on, them people right now got hundreds of people in their organization that they ain't never met before. See, that's what I love about this organization. A lot of people caught up in susus, and that's cool, but susus lock up. I did them a couple of years ago. They lock up. If the people ain't bringing people in, you can't cash out. You can't get that gift or that love or that blessing, whatever you want to call it. It ain't happening, bro. At the end of the day, you can move. If the people in your organization stop, that's on them. That's them. Your organization gonna keep going. I got people in my organization across the country. My brother in Denmark right now, he just enrolled, what was it, this weekend, right? He's right now writing this presentation in Dutch. What? Are you serious? My daughter's business, right, is the top positioning at right here of my brother's business, which means my daughter, man, y'all ain't hear what I'm saying, at 15 has an organization in Denmark. See, that she'll never talk to them people. And you follow me? That's generational wealth. You have to understand how to position your family and your life to get wealth. I ain't talking about no job. I'm talking about how our children can be millionaires before they born. That Rockefeller money. You follow what I'm saying? It's all about position. You better get in now. What happens is, guys, we got this deal called I Pay Out, man. They can hit you, boom, direct deposit right to that phone. Get that text message. They go Miss Mega Lynch right there on our call. Six-figure earner every 30 days. Mega Lynch making 100,000 every 30 days. My man Ray Arnold, 100,000, right? Dominique Barber, look at that, $200,000, 50 grand every week because they took this opportunity serious. Right there, Miss Selena, look at that. Another one of my partners. He's 28 years old. See, if you under 30, then you looking at that cat right now and say, man, that cat 28. See, you should say, I could do this because Oscar's 28 years old. And he's making $12,000 and $500 every Monday. He's looking like he's laying on the line. He like he got any words in his life? No. Oscar is a very humble dude, but he worked hard. He bet his bottom dollar on himself, and he's making $50,000 right now. God, that's phenomenal to me. 20,000. My man William right now, 10,000, right? These young cats right here and down in Atlanta, man, they tearing it up, man. Make another 10,000. Oh, man, that boy look for me. Boy, it look like dynamite right there. Look, $5,000. You heard what I said. In 3 weeks, I took my income to $60,000 a year residual because of TRADERA is a blessing. A blessing. That's why I'm sharing this information all across the country, guys. This is the last thing I want to show you with this right here. And let me give you the reality. When I came into TRADERA, look at the date, 7/27. Is when I did my application, right? When I came and did my application, I said, okay, Dre, it sound like it's something I could do, right? Let me get my people on the call. I believe in, hearing the opinion of my circle. I trust their opinion. Let's see how we all feel about it. We all got on the call. Everybody say it sounds good, Sloan. So Sloan, what we gonna do? I said, let's do it. We done invested $99, on stuff that was worse, right, and lost with it. But we're investing ourselves into education. I don't see how we gonna lose learning. We all jumped on board, thank God. 2 weeks later, what happened? When we came back and made a decision we was gonna do it, bang, went to 2,000. 2 weeks later, bang, went to 5,000. Guys, 2 weeks from now, I'll be at 10,000. That's $120,000 a year in residual income, guys. Before this year is out, I promise you, I'll be right up there with the $100,000 ledgers because we gonna run this deal till the wheels fall off. We gonna help a lot of people do the same thing. So what I know is this: you ain't gotta take my opinion for it, but you know that's my name. You follow me? And documentation be conversation all day long. You follow me? So put facts in the comments if you believe that. Documentation be conversation all day long. See, a lot of people can talk to you, but they can't show you nothing, right? I'm transparent. I'm showing you, right, what happened. And this is why I take this opportunity seriously, because at least I can show you what I did. So if your job is not paying you $60,000 a year right now, and if it took you more than 3 weeks to make $60,000, right, I think we should have a conversation, right? If your job, if it took you more than 3 weeks to get yourself in a $2,000 income or a $2,000 raise at your job, jobs giving quarter raises these days, if y'all ain't never noticed, right? If I can help you at least get the $60,000 in income and residual income into your household, do you feel like that's a valuable conversation? Put value in the chat if you think that's valuable, right? So what are we talking about? For as education, as we wrap this up, we about to wrap this up. Forex education. Let me pull up this last thing I'm gonna give you right here. And a referral.
They was in the packaging.
See, this is the thing, guys. Hey, Hype, I want to put that out there too. See, most people on this call, they're saying right now, these are all excuses that people say right now. People say, listen, Sloan, hey, Sloan, I'm broke. I'm like, man, join the team. You're like, man, listen, I'm always at work, man. Hey, listen, you need to join the team for real. Hey, Sloan, listen, I never see my kids, man. I always got to work. Yeah, you need to join the team, right? I hate my job, man, and your boss hates you. You need to join the team, right? Listen, I need a permanent vacation. I just need to get out of here. You need to join the team. We take vacations all the time, right? Right? I need more friends. My friends suck. They lame. They ain't prospering me. I ain't growing with them. I'm frustrated. You need to join the team. You need some new friends, right? Association, it means a lot for your finance, right? I want financial freedom. You need to join the team, right? I want to change lives. I want to change. Yeah, you need to join the team. See, all these reasons. See, some people use excuses, right? See, the difference between two people, you can get two people the same opportunity, and one person is going to use these reasons as excuses. Another person is going to use them as a propellant that take them to another level. So either you're going to make excuses or you're going to win, right? So we got to get excuses or it's going to be winning results and winning decisions. But you can't do both, right? You can't make excuses and make money at the same time. You got to choose, right? See, I decided to make money. I don't believe in excuses. I don't accept excuses for my children, my family, my friends, me and my homeboys for all the time because they say something stupid. I'm like, man, that don't make sense. We need to do this anyway. So you can't get your feelings wrapped up in business and not make good decisions. If your life ain't where you want it to be right now, guys, we got to make some better decisions. Let me pull this off real quick. Let me unshare this. See, if your life is not where you want it to be, you got to make some better decisions. See, at the end of the day, my call is not to persuade, not to convince, but I want to give you some factual information and at least minimum show you what I did. That's how I took my income and 3 weeks after I made a decision and put $5,000 a month residual income inside my household. See, that's going to take care of the mortgage. You follow me? These lights that's hit me real good, right? It's going to take care of that. It's going to take the electricity, right? That BMW out there, see, that's taken care of. You follow what I'm saying? And I ain't got to leave my house. All I got to do is keep serving. See, some of y'all need to get in the mindset of how to serve, right? If you help other people, right, it's a bigger blessing than giving and receiving. Give people information. Give them an opportunity. You're going to have to coach. You're going to have to learn how to be a leader, right? But listen, leadership is the highest paid position in the country, in the world. Leadership, you follow me? So if you can lead your ship and help other people win as well, guys, it's unlimited what's going to happen, man. You need to make sure you thank whoever invited you to this call. You need to make sure you thank her because they thought enough about you to be able to give you some information. One of the #1 reasons why people fail in life is finance. That's one of the #1 reasons. Most businesses shut down in the first year because of finance. Within the first 5 years, the other percentage shut down because of finance, right? If we can do one thing, which is to educate ourselves and elevate our mind, that what's in our mind is in our pocket. And no matter how hard it hurt, learn anyway, and then teach. This is the easiest opportunity to transfer generational wealth. I'm gonna leave you with this one more time. I got another quote for you, Napoleon. I gotta take you out here on a good note, right? Napoleon said this. He said, every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Let me say it again. Every adversity, every failure, every headache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. We ain't never say business was going to be easy, but we said it was going to be worth it. You follow me? So I don't care the heartache, the headache, the agony. Like, I'm so proud of Danya. You know what I'm saying? Copy and paste. Danya's not technologically savvy, but she excited. She pumped up. She know how to make money on her phone. She a hairstylist, right? And she's not, the computer, the phone, she's scared of that, right? But she had enough heart to go past her fear and the headache, you follow me, to be able to learn a new skill set that she could teach my little nephew Jaleel and make sure Jaleel understand it for the next generation. You follow? I'm proud of cats like Tyrone, man. Ray got all the fire in the world, you follow me? He had enough heart to learn, been in radio for 20 years, disc jockey for 20 years. Forget spending those discs. He trying to spend some bread right now. He trying to make his money turn, right? He learned a brand new skill set. See, there's a lot of people who went beyond their comfort zone. You follow me? To learn a new skill set. Even me, I've been a financial advisor, but I ain't do foreign exchange. I'm learning something brand new. I got traders on my team that's way better than me. You follow me? But thank God I wasn't afraid as a leader to get in position and say, y'all come on. Even this is beyond my comfort zone, y'all come on, we're going to learn this together. See, that's a decision you got to make. You got to make a decision to go for it regardless about how uncomfortable you are, how it doesn't make sense. It's a foreign language to you. You growing. I got leaders like Taniqua learning, right? Because they want to. You follow me? So do you want to? At the end of the day, life is a decision. Some got to die, right? Some got to die. You got to decide. So fear, anguish, something got to die. And if you do that, you're going to take your family to the next level, man. So listen, get back with the person that invited you to this call, right? If you felt like this call was valuable, man, we got 71 people on this call. See, in that last call, it was 40 something, man. Let me, I always like to record our call at the end, right? Let me see what's going on. We got 71 people on this call right now. See, we said that last call was 40-some people on here. Now, we said we were going to take these numbers up, right, and take it to double. See, I appreciate y'all being coachable and seeing the value in this call to do so. So drop something in the chat if you feel like this call was valuable, right, and get back with the person that invited you to this call. Thank them and enroll with them. They have a link that you can go ahead and use and get yourself in a position. If you said if you in, just hit the person. Listen, I'm in. Just hit them and say I'm in. And let's go to the next level. If your person needs some more information, then tell them that too. And let's make sure we get you the information you need, but don't be scared to go to the next level. That's one thing you can't do. You got to put your foot on the neck of criticism and fear, right? Napoleon Hill said that. He said, you got to put your foot on the neck of criticism and fear, right? And you got to be willing to take your life to the next level, man. So peace and blessings, man. It's your boy Dynamite Sloan. Y'all know my saying. I don't believe in being a dead legend. I believe in being a living legend, right? Whatever you do in your life is to create a legacy for you and your family that we can live in the months of it, not just die with it, right? But we can get this stuff out of our body and we can live to be the legend that our family can be proud of, that our kids can be proud of. Somebody got to pay the price to be that picture over the mantelpiece, right? Somebody got to do that. And at the end of the day, if grandma didn't do it, if daddy didn't do it, then you got to do it. So let that fear die in you, and let's make good decisions, man. Generational wealth, man. Peace and blessing, man. Y'all have a great night. We're going to run this back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So whoever decided, right, to come join us in business today, man, make sure you get 3 people on the call at 4 o'clock. Make sure you get 5 people on the call right at 7 o'clock, right? Our goal is to help everybody grow. But in order for us to do that, you got to make a decision that if we're going to be here to support you, guys, let's make sure you show up, right? Let's show up at 4 o'clock. What's the next important game? The next game, right? What's the next game, right? So the next game is tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Let's do that, right? All right, peace and blessings, man. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for joining us on the call tonight.